Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Wildman and this is Becoming Immortal, the channel where I teach you how to be the very best version of yourself, how to be magnetic, how to be one of those people that nobody could ever forget. On today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to lead your life. And you're probably thinking, what does that mean? Well, stick around. You're about to find out. Let's go. Becoming Immortal. Folks, the very first thing I want to talk about here is communication. You need to take the lead in your life by clearly communicating and defining with your wife or your girlfriend or your husband what you expect from them and what you feel and how you feel it. Because, and yes, guys, I just said we have to communicate our feelings. The worst possible thing for a man to have to do. Oh my goodness. You're going to have to clearly define your feelings, and you have to set boundaries, healthy boundaries with each other. Because if you don't, if you just go along and just assume that the other person knows exactly what your triggers are and what upsets you and what gets underneath your skin, if they don't really know that, maybe they don't know that. And so they're doing things that could be bothering you, and you could clearly set healthy boundaries, set the standards for your life, what you will accept, what you won't accept. And then you're going to have a much better situation in the long run because that communication line is always open. You always know what each other feels. And if they don't know how you feel, tell them how you feel. How else are they going to correct the behavior or the situations that they're putting you in if they don't know that is what triggers you and that is what you expect from them? So the very first thing I want you to do, set healthy boundaries. Set the standard for your life. Set what you will accept, what you will not accept, and communicate that clearly with your spouses, with people, friends, anyone in your life that you feel you want to have a healthy relationship. You have to set healthy boundaries and healthy goals for that relationship. On to the next one. Let's go. Number 2, the second thing that I want to talk about today is leading your children. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a father of 5. You guys already know this if you've been tuned into the channel. People think I'm absolutely crazy because I have 5 children. But I take the lead in my life as a father. I set the tone. I set the pace. I set the roles in motion the way that I want them to be. And the reason that I do that is because I will not let other people take the lead in my children's lives because their future depends on the situations that they're put in. Their futures depend on the roles of the lives that people are playing in their life. If you've got a dirtbag who is influencing your children probably are going to grow up to be dirtbags. Plain and simple. If you let somebody that has low morals, low characteristics, taking the lead in your children's lives, they are not going to be set up for success. And as a parent, as a father, as a mother, you should be doing everything that you can to set your children up for success. Because if we don't, we know what's going to happen. They're going to become boomerangs. They're going to come back and you're going to have a 40-year-old living in your basement, eating up all your food, drinking up all your apple juice, and you're going to be frustrated thinking, where did I go wrong? And I'm telling you right now, most of the time people are going wrong, it's because they did not take the leading role in their children's lives and they didn't master that ship, sail it in the direction that it needed to go in. They let someone else take charge because it was easier, it was more convenient, or because they didn't have their priorities straight. I'm guilty of this too. For the longest time, I thought as a man, as a father, it was my job to provide for my children. So I had to go to work, I had to make money. That could not have been more wrong. And as my children got older, I now realize that it's the quality time that you spend with them, it's the life lessons that you teach them. That is what is important. That is what they're going to remember. They're not going to remember that, you know, mom or dad kept the lights on and there was always food in the refrigerator. They're going to remember when they're stranded on the side of the road and they got a flat tire and your son's got his wife in the car and your grandkids are in the back and your son can get out, bam, 3 minutes later, 5 minutes later, he's got the tire changed already. They're back in the car. Crisis averted. They're on the road. Because dad sat down with the son, taught him how to change a tire. Gave him a life lesson that he's always going to have, that he's going to be able to provide for his family later on down the road. But if you're not teaching your kids, if you're not the number one influencer of your life, someone on here is. Someone on YouTube, one of these people that's walking around Walmart slipping hot dogs in people's pockets for fun. That's what your kids are watching. That's what your kids are going to become. The hot dog people at Walmart, slipping hot dogs into strangers' pockets. Wouldn't you rather teach your kids how to work with their hands, how to build something, how to fix something, how to keep their family together? Show them by example how to keep their family together. Be a good communicator. Always set healthy boundaries for yourself, for your family. Your family is the very most important thing in the entire world. You should be dedicating more time to your family than you do your job. And I know in today's society that is completely heinous. It's heinous! In some people's minds, they're like, there's no way that I can spend as much time dedicated to my family as I do my job, because my job pays the bills. The bills keep everything going, right? It's not what's important. What is important is your family. And we have to get on track. We have to start doing better. We have to start being the captain of our own ship. The minute we let other people take charge of our lives, you might as well just put a blindfold on and play Bird Box, because you need to control your life. It's that simple. There's no other way about it. So I challenge you today to start leading your life. If you have to write it down, write down things that bother you, things that trigger you, things that you will not accept from other people, and start living that. Start using that as a template of your life. We don't have the things that we want to have. We don't want the people in our life that are in our life to leave us. So we have to do what we have to do to keep them around. When you got good people in your life, they are few and far between. Trust me. My circle is about that small, okay? So if you got good people in your life, you want to keep them in your life. And the only way to do that is to be a good communicator. And if you ask my friends, I am the worst at that. I get so caught up with everything else in life, you know, being a father, working, building a brand, building a business, that there are so many times that I actually forget to communicate with people. Like this is my communication right now, and I start losing track of everything else. And so I challenge you, and I challenge myself, to do a better job about communicating with the people that we care about, the people that we love. It is so hard to find good people. Let's try to hold on to what we got, grow it, show it, let's go. All I wanted to really get through to you today was that you need to take control of your life. You need to be the number one influencer of your family and your children. All I want is what's best for you. I am so happy that you guys came along today. Hopefully these sit-down talks, you guys take away something from it and you enjoy it. Please, if you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on those post notifications so that you know the next time that I post a video. Sorry it's taken so long. I've been putting this office together here. It's kind of taken more time than I wanted it to, but I'm back. I'm going to try to start dropping multiple videos a week. You are appreciated. You are kind. You is important. You is worth it. You have a good day. Thanks for coming. I'll see you on the next one. Let's go.